welcome back to another episode of Two Chicks in the Bible. I'm Melanie.
I'm Aaliyah Green.
This week we're going to take a look at Lot's wife.
Lot's wife.
Her story can be found in Genesis 19. So when you get a chance, you can look it up. There's very little mention of her, but
she
by the end of this episode, we're going to give her a story. We're going to give her a name too.
A name and a story. Yeah, we really need to name her.
It's not just Lot's wife.
She said it's not just Lot's wife. Well, the Bible said it was Lot's wife, but we're going to hook our girl up.
So let's start off with why her story came about in the first place. In the beginning of Genesis 19, two angels came to the city because...
Well, Abraham, which is, we on the women, but we have to give you a start and an ending. And Abraham was Lot's uncle. And the Lord had already informed Abraham that he was going to destroy the city of Sodom. And I guess Abraham made a petition to the Lord, like, oh, my nephew was there. Please, if you can find any, he did that. If you could find one person, 50 people, all that. And it came down to Lot and his family. Mm-hmm. And it really wasn't even all his family because when he informed his son-in-laws, they wasn't even listening.
Nope.
They wouldn't even listen to him. So the story begins in 19. We're going to give you that chapter where the angels come. The Lord sent two angels to destroy the city, and Lot is at the gate. Lot is bowed down to the angels, and he was a little,
he was a little finicky. When I read about him, he doesn't seem like he was much of a leader. It just seemed like he was pretty much floating through life unaware. Not saying that he didn't have any importance, but it just seemed like he struggled with confidence in the Lord. So,
Abraham was his uncle. He had a strong uncle, but Abraham's father, he was an idol maker and all that other stuff. And Lot's father is no mention of him around, so I guess he wasn't around. So that made him a little finicky, which means if you marry a finicky guy, then you're going to be finicky, which gets to the point of Lot's wife.
Yes. Bam. Well, anyways, the angels were sent to destroy this city, and the people in this town, they was off the hook, man. They wanted to sleep with the angels. How do you want to sleep? What is wicked about you to make you want to sleep with an angel? And how you expect not to get tore up? They tore them up.
Them angels did not play. I don't even know. I wonder if that was Michael, because when the Lord wants somebody's head knocked off, he sent Michael, the archangel, and Gabriel when he wanted to soft
I know word. They got tore up.
Yeah, they tore their behinds up.
But anyways, they told Abraham. No, they told
Lot. They told Lot
to hurry up and get out of here. And
we get ready to do it right now.
Yes, but he told them, he was like, well, can I just go to the nearest city? I don't know if he.
No, the angels told listen, go up to the mountain. We're about to do this. They told him to go to the mountain, and I was like, no, I'm a little scared. Can I go to this town first? And all that. So they was like, all right,
man, whatever. So
just get out of here. But they gave him specific instructions.
Right.
With the people that were trying to get in at them, they struck them blind. Mm-hmm. Then they got Lot, and they told Lot, get your daughter, your wife, and your son-in-law. Son-in-law didn't want to hear it. They told him to run
and don't look back.
So he did all that whining. I can't go to the mountain. I can go to the city. So they got to running.
And Lot's wife looked back. Let's think of a name. Look bad Keisha, or look back Anna. Look back Kayla. Look back Katie. Look back Katie.
Don't mess with her like that. I feel a little bad for her.
Well, how many of us struggle with looking back? For real. That's just a lesson all in itself. Looking back, she looked back on a town which was crazy, but she was familiar with this town. She was comfortable with his ways. She would...
There with her husband.
Ways. I'm sorry. its ways. She was there with her husband. That's where her children were born. I mean, like, she had a connection with this city, but the Lord told her not to look back. And when he says something, that's exactly what he means. She didn't know she was going to turn into a pillar of salt. But, I mean,
who wants to sit there and wait for a consequence when the Lord tell you to do something? Thank God for Jesus Christ and grace and mercy. But back then, the Lord didn't play. When he said, do this or you're going to surely die, or don't do it or you're going to surely die, he meant what he said.
And looking back on her case, it cost her life. So what kind of situations are we faced with today where God is clearly telling us, run, like, get out of there, and you're just like, no, girl, you better get up and you better get out of there.
Oh, Whoopi Goldberg said, Molly, you in danger, girl.
Oh, no, she said that. She did say that too.
She said,
Demi Moore.
Yeah, Demi Moore. She said, Molly, you in danger, girl. So all I have to say is, like, if the Lord tell you don't look back, don't look back. And our Bible says that that pillar of salt is still there to this day, 2016.
There's nothing back there for you. Tell me.
Salty. You just salty.
If you
look back, you're going to be salty. Is that funny?
Don't be salty like Look Back Keisha.
No, don't give her that name. Don't give her that name.
Look Back Keisha. But seriously.
I think the Lord, how about this? The Lord is so bad and so
strategic.
Thank you. That he didn't give her a name because that can be any one of us.
Yes.
You put your name in that slot.
Yes.
We're not giving her no name. She was
Lot's wife.
You
look back on what's your Sodom. Who is your Sodom? What is your Sodom?
What
is the Lord is trying to tell you? Like, listen, I got you. Just keep your eyes on me, and I promise you, I'm going to give you the desires of your heart. Ooh. I promise you, I'm going to fix this situation for you. But right back there, I'm not even looking back there. I'm not going to look back there. Back there is nothing for you. Back there, you will surely die. Back there, you will stay stuck. Back there is just like, I called you to be better. I called you to greatness. Like, don't look back. Don't look back, Keisha.
Just don't look back. All right, then. That was a good episode. And our next episode, I don't know. Who's going to be our next episode?
I'm not sure. I may mention a Rachel, but I gotta look again.
Okay. So that was Lot's Wife. We hope you enjoyed it. And we welcome your comments and all your likes.
And please share with a girlfriend or a boyfriend or any friend.
Yes. Because believe it or not, listen, we have men watching because our brother Rick, he mentioned, he's a believer in Christ, and he had mentioned that we should do the chapters and the verse and all that.
We trying.
Well, we're going to honor Rick a little bit. We're not going to give you every verse and niche and that. We want you to look for the word for yourself. So we're going to let you know whatever one we're talking about. We're going to let you know where her story is in the Bible, what chapter that could be found. And then you just dive in and go for the word for yourself, because you have to study to show your own self-approved. So, thank you, Rick, for your comment. Thank you for your feedback. We appreciate that. And we just thank the Lord that the men are watching.
Yes. We also want to shout out our church. We've done 4 or 5 episodes, and we haven't shout out our church yet. So, Hopeful Gospel Family Church, thank you. That's where we get excellent teaching. Foundation. That's where birthed this idea, just from the word that we've been taught there. We get so much support from our 16 years.
How about we have a sister church in Ghana, and Apostle Diane Rogers, she have the women in Ghana watching 2 chicks. Y'all better go ahead. God is good. Thank you, Hope. Thank you, Bishop, Pastor, Shepherd Mother. We love y'all.
So stay tuned for the next episode. Bye.
Bye.